Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name's Melanie and I do food hauls and some other bits and pieces. This is part 2 of my weekly food haul. I've been to Tesco and Asda first this week for once. Part 1 went up about 4 days ago if you'd like to see all that. What I'm about to show you is basically what's been in the fridge, because when I come home I have to put the fridge chilled stuff away and the frozen stuff away. Then I go for a dog walk. Then at some point I put the shopping out, sometimes straight away as soon as I get back from the dog walk, but it is quite a few hours after I've come back from the dog walk but there are reasons for that. Anyway, I am going to show you all the chilled stuff. If you want to know what it all cost and everything else, check out part 1. So these are still on offer for £1 each. I got 2 vanilla, 3 strawberry, so they'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 2 of them, the 75p, they're the best protein yogurt I've ever had. I don't know why I didn't just get 6 of them, because I did get 4 of them for 4 for the price of 3, but they're better. So maybe I'll go to Asda first. See, the problem is, I've been to Asda and there's sometimes only 2 or 3 of them. So I'd have to go to Asda first to make sure that I could get all of them before I went to Tesco. But anyway, so as you know if you've watched my videos, cheese is never for me, but the block of cheese that I got from Tesco weeks ago, Tesco's own, ran out this week. So I was going to get the same one, but this was on offer. It was cheaper than the other one, but you get less. So I think they work out about the same if this is on offer. But you could have extra mature or vintage, but I just got extra mature because that's what they typically have. And then they also wanted Cumberland sausages. From Asda I get these. By the way, I've never seen the unsmoked version in Tesco, but they are 2 for 3 in Asda, but I don't know if they're 2 for 3 in Tesco, but I've only seen the smoked one, and I don't like anything smoked. It makes me feel sick. In fact, some of it I can't even put in my mouth because I just don't like the smokiness. So that's why I get them from Asda, if anyone was wondering why. So 2 packs of them. Again, these are not for me. They asked for burgers. I got them. And do you know what? There was only this pack that had 2 in. All the others had 4. Some had more in. And sometimes I do get them 4 packs. But they're going to be getting free pies from the bakery. You all know the deal on the pies. So if I would have got them 4, they probably would have had it for 4 days. And then they would moan that they'd had burger 4 times. And I would say, well, you can put the other 2 in the freezer. Or I couldn't be bothered. So I've just gotten these, and these are quite sizable as well, and they've had these ones before, and they've got a really good date on as well. By the way, it is getting darker outside because I think it's about to rain, so if you want to know why it's all shadowy, A, it's after 7 PM, and B, it's shadowy outside. And they also wanted 2 packs of bacon. I'm not sure if they've got enough to last them the weekend. I don't think they do, because they opened the pack last weekend, and they have 3 pieces a time. Although on one day I'm sure they only had 2. Either way, if they opened it on Sunday, they've got 5 pieces. They opened it on Saturday, they've got either 4 or 2, I think. I've just done bad maths. No, I haven't, that was right. If they have 3 slices. Then I picked this up in Asda for me. Sweet and crunchy, fine cut salad. Last week I actually, what did I make? Oh, I had that, do I have anything left? I don't think I used it all. I had these. 3 a day, this on some chicken, and I put in some of that lettuce mix I got last week, and I forgot to get cucumber. Because there was someone in the way in Asda, and I thought, when I'm in Tesco, I'll get half a cucumber. So now I don't think I've got any cucumber. So the only salad I've got is this. There is some tomatoes, and I've got a red pepper that I have to use up because it's literally at that point. So this is the one I grabbed. I didn't get the Caribbean one. Do you know what? It was so hard because all they had was this and the Caribbean one. And I went to pick the Caribbean one up. And I was like, do you know what? I've looked at this one a couple of times. And I thought about getting it. I just don't like that it's 4 chilies. If it was 3 chilies, yeah. I think this is going to be hotter than what I want it to be. And I actually do wish I'd got the Caribbean one. But I get that all the time. And I want to try different things. But there's not much option, ready meal wise, that I would actually like, or that I've not had before, and like, you know, like, anyway, so I might have to think of something different next week. I just like on a Friday just something that is easy, but I might not like that. I got one with 4 pieces in, even though I'm sure one of them's not very big. Americana Pizza Express is still on offer. Now we've got some tomatoes. I don't know how many, but this was on an offer this week. I don't know what the offer was, but these are getting quite expensive these days, so I sound like an old woman. I got the stir fry kit again because I'm enjoying it. Yes, I do like this one. It's not spicy at all. With the noodles, they do a protein noodle now, but it's only £1 and it's not involved in the deal. But I think the deal would still cost me the same money if I got that. There's a lot of noodles here, and the protein one has actually got double the amount of protein in, but the packet's a lot smaller. And I got the edamame bean one because that's my favourite. Then, so we've got the home-style straight-cut chips from Tesco this week. The packaging's smaller, but I don't know if the weight's less. I don't know, I didn't check. Obviously, I wasn't going to get the chips in Asda for the very reason I went to Tesco last because I knew I was getting frozen food in Tesco. So, they've actually got a full bag. Now, I was going to get the really cheap breaded fish fillets. I think they're white fish fillets. They're frozen. Pack of 4, £2. Now, I didn't expect them to be amazing. I think the fish was pollock or something. Because I was looking at Tesco website yesterday for frozen stuff. Because someone said, oh, I get my fish and chicken and meat frozen, especially chicken. And I'm like, I don't think I want to get frozen chicken for the very reason they put lots of water in it. And I know they've put water in chilled stuff, but not as much. So even though apparently you do save money, I don't think, as far as I'm aware, that I will be buying frozen chicken breasts. Now that might change, it might not, but right now, no. But I thought I'll look at the fish, and I was going to get some frozen cod, like cod, you know, cod on its own with nothing on. But there's never that much to it. Like, do you know, like, you'd want to eat at least 3 of them. But that's, like, then it gets expensive. So I was going to get the whatever Hearty Food Company or whatever it's called, 4-pack of fish. They didn't look like there was much to them, but I thought, you know what, I could have one as a lunch with something, or I could have a couple as a part of a main meal, because it does work out cheaper and you're getting a good amount, but there's not tons of calories. Because I looked at the calories and I picked them up, and then I noticed not all of these, I think there was 2 out of the 4, is there 4 different types, were an offer, quite a good offer. I think these were £2.50 and the fish that I was going to get were £2, but I potentially would have ate 2 of them a time. So I don't know if I've ever had this one. I've had another one a long time ago that I didn't like, but the calories ain't bad, 261. So I've got these just because the offer was really good. Now I was going to get 2 other things that were Linda McCartney, and these weren't ever the plan, but I used to always get vegetarian sausages and have them in the freezer, because some days I'd be like, oh, I wouldn't mind a couple of vegetarian sausages, or wouldn't mind one and an egg, or, do you know, like for breakfast, or for a main meal, doesn't matter. So these had a bit of an offer on, so I got these instead of, there were 2 other things that I was going to get. One was a corn fillet burger, which is meant to be like a chicken one, but it isn't. And I was going to get that because it was on offer, and I have had them before, and they're not the best, but they're not crappy either, and I thought I could have them just to have them in the freezer, because these are things to have in the freezer, although I can imagine I may end up having one of these this week. So I was going to get the corn fillet burgers, and there was something by Linda McCartney that I was going to get that isn't there, so I'm not going to say what in case I get it next week, and then I can go, oh, what would I got this week? And then yesterday when I was looking, they had a bigger bag of these, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to get them. I've actually had the fresh scampi by this brand from Asda weeks and weeks and weeks ago. If you watch my videos, you'll know. This isn't a big bag, it was less than £2. I thought I'll get that and put it in the freezer, because it's always handy to have. Because I want to stock my freezer up a bit, because there's some weeks where I had to do like a make-do meal, like I had to have tuna and pasta the other night, because I never seem to get enough food for the week. And I don't have too much in the freezer. The other night I made fake chicken nuggets, the corn ones. They're getting low, so next time I see them on offer I want to top them up. So I had 4 of them. I had some Asda frozen chopped veg, Asda frozen green beans, 2 hash browns, because I didn't want to do potatoes, I thought I wanted some potato product with it, and 2 of the Asda Essentials Yorkshire puddings, which I need to get some more because I think I've got 2 left, with some Bisto. So that was kind of a make do out the freezer thing. And in my freezer, it needs a clear. I did have a clear out actually. There was loads and loads of chicken breasts that I'd put in the freezer months and months and months ago, because I always write on the bag what date they went in, do you know, when I put my freezer bags. And they're way beyond the date, like really like far out of the date that you're supposed to keep them for. I mean, some were over a year old. So I got rid of all the chicken out the freezer. So if chicken's ever put in the freezer now, it has to be within that month, or else it's getting binned, because literally half a drawer was full of chicken. And it's just wasteful. And it isn't actually me wasting it, it's someone else. So they got told that I'm not wasting food like that. So the last pack that they got, they actually ate, because I got it out the freezer for them. So I think I'm going to have to get them out the freezer. I also got 3 for 2 orange Lucozade, Dr Pepper. This that I've not had for weeks, and that's why I didn't get a second Lucozade Sport. They didn't have any coconut milk fresh at all in Asda, so I had to get that in Tesco, and then I got Tesco almond milk. And that is everything that I've got. Any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and thank you so much for watching.